Calvin Castine at West Plattsburgh American Legion Field number 2. It's 24th day of August 2016, and we're here for Division 1 playoffs. Not playoffs, excuse me, second round play, not playoffs yet. It's only August 24th, the game you're starting the playoffs. Strike 2 to Mike Castine. This is Dave Letourneau pitching. And he hits it on a fly to left field, and it's caught out there. Who's out there? It's position number. That's supposed to be Greg. No, left field is Danny Boris, supposedly. Okay, there we got Justin Besaw up. Temperature 80 degrees and shut our vehicle off, and it's hot. Not so much hot right now as it is muggy. Very muggy out here on this 24th day of the month of August. Let's hit deep. A hot muggy night. Will the ball fly? Will it fly? Yep, it'll fly to the warning track. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down, 2 long fly balls. It's American Legion Post 1619 and Dragoon's Farm Equipment. Our umpires are Mike Bond behind the plate and Keith Real humping on the bases. Nate Booten is the catcher. Dave Letourneau is the pitcher. First base is Dan Trombley. There's a shot to right field. It's going to be 3 up. No, over the head of Davison. That's Tyler Davison, I believe, is playing number 10 out there. 3 bases. Let's see. Dylan Cartier is probably in left center. It looks like a Davison. It looks like that might be Tyler. And Greg Cadiz is also out there. He's probably in right. Here's Chris Castine with Gus Terry moving on deck. Strike 1. Did a little pregame interview with Mike Rock inside the Legion. It's the Queen of Hearts. And things are going good for the Legion. So an RBI for Chris Castine, Gus Terry. There's 1 week left in the Queen of Hearts, and if you don't know what the Queen of Hearts is, well, you're missing out on a big event here. Veteran organizations sell those tickets and make a lot of money. And the prize has been capped at $100,000 for about 2.5, 3 weeks now. So it's been a busy place here at the American Legion 1619. To left field is left center field is going to drop in. Castine will stop at second. Terry at first, and he'll bring up Caleb Castine. First and second. That's inside, ball 1. And a pitch. High fly ball. Looks like it could be one of them cans of corn. On a muggy night, that ball's going to stay in the park. So what they get? 1, I think? Yeah, I think it's 1. We'll count it up for sure, but I think it's 1 run. And they leave 2, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first here with Dragoons coming to the plate. There's the first pitch of the bottom of the inning. Tyler Davison at the plate. Dragoons Farm Equipment against American Legion Post 1619. A division action. I think they've got maybe another week or so of second round play. Then they'll head for the playoffs. So the playoffs won't start probably till September. If you're watching this on cable, playoffs will be well on their way by the time you see it, but he's available next day on internet. So if you've been waiting to watch him on the cable, don't forget you can go instantly to our Hometown Cable Network website and and watch our 1,500 videos that we got there at the moment. Whoop, whoop. Looks like a lot of glove there. Well, Davison flies out to Wheatley, I think that is. And here's Dylan Cartier. But had 9,500 videos online and the website crashed, so right now we're using YouTube, and so we've got approaching 1,500 as we're recording this, so hopefully over 1,500 by the time this gets to cable. But to the left side, Chris Castine will hit under it. And we have 2 down. 1-0 is our score. We're in the bottom half of the first, and Nate Boutin. Just saw him boxing in Rutland there on the internet. You'll find all kinds of things. I don't know if he won or lost. I just watched him come out onto the middle of the ring, and he posted it, so it must be he won. There's a shot. That's going to be a base hit. Puts a potential tying run on board. And I bring up Jim Davison. Jim, a designated hitter. He's hitting for Dave Letourneau, the pitcher. They also have an extra hitter in the lineup. That's Jerry Davison. So they can bat 11 batters. So, it's a move that many leagues started quite a while ago now. It gets more players involved. There's a strike. 1-1. It allows you to get more players into the game participating. So Dragoons is actually playing 12 because Davison is playing. Letourneau is playing and not batting. So they fly out to right field, nothing across for Dragoons Farm Equipment, and it remains 1-0 American Legion as we go to the second inning here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
I think the altitude of the ball is against them.
All right, right fielder Casey Zometer is going to lead off in the top of the second. Team up a 1-0. Makes it inside. We did check with Nate Boutin, and he said he did win that fight 50 seconds into that boxing match in Rutland. He won it. I assume it's boxing. Although I don't know that for sure, but he was in a ring. Well, Zometer's on at second with a lead off, and Sam Lajway is going to step up. Sam, the team manager and pitcher. Usually has a DH, so he's trying to figure out where to stand. Foul ball, strike one. Good hands, excellent hands. All right, it's erased. Consider it erased. You didn't see that. No, you didn't see that. Back whoop. Had Zometer to throw. Whoa, he's gonna be safe at third. So Sam Lajway advances the runner. That's what you want to do here. We'll back up. Catcher Cameron Cote will step in. Cote up here. We'll make room for Mr. Lajway here so he can sneak by us. Sacrifice play. Sacrifice bunt. Could be. No, you can sacrifice man to third. That was a swinging bunt. There's Cody swinging, hit it to left field. This will be the sacrifice fly. Look out, look out. He's going to come right through here. Run right over the scorekeeper. He doesn't care. All right, so one base at a time to get the runner in. So that's 2 down, and Pete Wheatley, the right center fielder, will step in. And Letourneau delivers. Up the middle, that's a base hit. And he will
Here we go.
stop at first, and Randy Whalen will be the batter. Then it'll be the top of the order.
Be away. Good, Dylan.
There's a strike.
Hey!
2-0. Top of the second. Could be a base hit. It's going to drop in.
That's it, Wheelie. Come on, Wheelie.
Wheatley will get to third. Throw to third. He's going to be out at second. He'll be out at second. So it's a run. It's 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. We are in the bottom of the second. This is Danny Trombley Jr., if you're counting. It's 2-0 in favor of Legion. There's a one hopper. No. Knocked down over to first. Close. Bang, bang play. They got him. Dylan Lasway. A bullet off the bat of Trombley. Now Travis Davison, the third baseman, steps in. Dragoons trailing 2-0 here. On deck, Danny Boris. Pitch from Lasway is strike. Must hit the front part of the plate. Hey, Matt has moved back an inch or two, so you got a little extra strike zone. That looks deep and playable. It is caught by Mike Castine. These little small cameras are nice, but a little hard to hold smooth when we're way out there. All right, Danny Boris, the left fielder. 2 outs and nobody on. And the pitch. Inside. Inside. And the pitch from Lasway. It's a base hit. And Boris will stop at first and bring up Dan Dragoon. Lasway delivers. Strike. Nope. Ball. Just barely missed. That little dark spot there just barely missed. That one there. Almost the exact same spot. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike. On deck, Jerry Davison. 2 called. Just barely caught the mat. So Lasway all over that mat, just nipping it, teasing the mat. A little deep, about 3 or 4 inches. Full count. And we'll have a payoff. High fly ball. One of the Castine brothers will get it. It's going to be Chris. So we'll strand another runner. We're going to go to the third inning. It's 2-0 Legion over Dragoons. leading 2-0. American Legion post 16-19 will send up the top of their order to start the third inning. Mike Castine takes a strike. 1-1. Hit to the right side, and it's going to be through. A base hit. Leadoff single for Castine. And he'll be run for by Randy Whalen.
Is it Randy?
Previous batter. He got to come off the sitting in the bleachers. Trying to enjoy the game, and he's got to come out and run. So that'll bring up Justin Besaw. High fly ball.
Not tagging, not tagging!
1 down. Flies out to Cartier. 1 down. And Dylan Lajway will be at the plate with Chris Castine moving on deck.
Make sure I won here, make sure I won, fellas.
Legion scored 1 in each of the first 2 innings. There's a strike.
Hey!
That's not you. Not you.
Inside, 1-1. August 24th, 2016. That's to over the fence. Lasway found a way to get it over the fence on this muggy night. Down the line of ways. It's a 2-run dinger. You might hear Doug Stevens in the background saying check the bat. Well, several years ago, 3-4 years ago, the league went to the league buying the bats so that nobody got illegal bat. Everybody's using the same bats. So between innings, you'll see the umpire bringing the bats from one side over to the other. Chris Castine at the plate with 1 out and 2 in here in the third. 4-0 to score. Just missed. Here's the pitch. Way inside. 3-0. Letourneau delivers. Ball 4. So Chris Castine draws a base on balls, and Gus Terry will step in.
It's me, so don't take it. I know it was. I know your voice.
So 1 out.
Right? Just one. Let's go. Come on, Gus. Come on, Gus.
Inside, ball 1.
All right, Dave, here we go now. Hey!
Just caught the outside. 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
21.
A bouncer. Could be 2. No play at first. So Dan Dragoon goes to Josh Chapman for the force. 2 down, and Caleb Castine, the first baseman, the batter. Letourneau delivers. Inside, ball 1. Ball 2.
20.
On deck, Zomitzer. Another can of corn. And it's 2 runs for the Legion. They lead 4-0 after 2.5 here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Strike 1 to Jerry Davison. Leading off here in the bottom of the third, hits it back to Lajway. Throw to first will not be in tow. Well, closer than I thought. The limping. Jerry Davison's limping over there.
set. Come on.
Here's Josh Chapman with a man on. 4-0. Dragoons Farm Equipment trailing American Legion 16-19. We're in the bottom of the third. Just missing.
Go, Cat.
Outside.
30.
Real pitch. Strike.
Hey!
On deck, Greg Cadiz. That's a base hit from Chapman. And it's going to be runners at the corners.
Go, Greg.
Nobody out. And Greg Cadiz, the batter. Top of the order to follow. Jim Davison coaching at third.
Okay, we gotta get this. Come on, get it now, right now.
Travis coaching at first.
Hey!
Strike one. Lashway delivers. To the right side. Dylan Lashway knocks it down. The run scores. Nice stop, but he has to work on his landing there. You gotta stick that landing. He did a lot of rolling on that one. So that makes it 4-1, and the potential tying run is coming to the plate. It's Tyler Davison with Dylan Cartier on deck. Top of the order up. Dragoons looking for a big inning. Not a big inning, but a big inning. One down as Mike Castine grabs. One down. Now Dylan Cartier. Lashway checking his defense. Strike one.
Hey!
1-1. That's a base hit right up the middle. Mike Castine cuts it off. That'll be second and third as Chapman scores to make it a 4-2 deficit, but the potential tying run is at second base with men at second and third. And the 3 and 4 hitters due up with one out. Nate Booton steps in.
Tagging on the fly.
Home run would put him in the lead. Strike one.
Hey!
Jim Davison on deck. It's going to be in right field. That'll at least tie the game. And Booton is going to go. No, he's going to stay. Oh, slicing line drive to right field has tied the ball game. Put the go-ahead run at third. Still just one out, and Jim Davison at the plate with Dan Trombley to follow.
Go, Nate! Guys, deep! Get this next one deep!
There's a pitch from Lashway. Line shot to Dylan Lashway. Well hit ball. Well hit ball, but it's right at Dylan Lashway. So that's 2 down. And first baseman Danny Trombley will step in. There's the pitch. Strike one. Just hit the front part of the plate. Just missed. Missed by a whisker. Oh, another whisker. 2-1. Need your beard trimmed. At least Sam Lashway, you can trim those whiskers. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Go ahead and run at third. We're in the third. Bromley watches it go a little wide and deep. And the payoff. Hit to Dylan Lashway. He likes to fall down. Over to Caleb Castine for the out. So, 4 big runs for Dragoons. They have tied it up. It's 4-4. We got a new game as we head to the 4th here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Come on, that's big. Come on, guys. All right, that's big. Go.
Strike 1 to Casey Zomitzer as we start the 4th inning. This tie ball game. It's a high fly ball. And it'll be caught in right field by Cartier. 1 down, and Sam Lashway will step in. Rumor is he might be out there refereeing again this year in soccer season, so watch for that. And there's a base hit from Lashway. You probably want one of them runners. No, he's going to run. So Cameron Cody now. Dan says, no, I don't need no stinking runner. 4-4 in the 4th. 16-19 against Dragoons Farm Equipment. There's a strike. August 24th. This just might be my last evening here at West Plattsburgh. Next week, soccer season starts in earnest. Get the force, hit to Travis Davison at third. He fires to second for the force. And Cody reaches on the fielder's choice. We have 2 down, and Pete Wheatley, the batter. Ooh, a mosquito in my ear. Wanted to make sure I could hear him, I guess. A bouncer back to Letourneau. He's going to go to second to Chapman covering. So, nothing across. A strandy runner. We're going to go to bottom of the 4th. We're halfway through this one. It's a 4-4 ball game. Travis Davison leading off the bottom half of the 4th in a tie game. It's a flaring ball. Just dropped in right field by Zomitzer. Whoa. Give his dad heck. All right. So Davison gets 3 bases out of that E9. And Dan Boris will step in with the go-ahead run at third base and nobody out. That'll get him in no matter what. Wheatley. Oh. Davison scores. He could have crawled in, I think. Now Dan Dragoon. It's 5-4. Dragoon Farm Equipment leading for the first time in the game. Dan Dragoon at the plate.
Here we go, Dan.
A bouncer off, just a little over the glove of Sam Lashway. Dave Letourneau says he would have caught it. So what do we got? We got a runner, Jerry Davison. We're gonna have a runner. pulled a hamstring or something. That first time up. Ball one.
Go now.
Hey, you know I can't hit. Just put it on.
One out, one on, one in.
Hey!
Great call.
21.
2 and 1.
Watch the line drive. Watch the line drive.
Pitch from Lajway. 2.
Hey!
2 and 2. Hits it back to Lajway off the heel of his glove. Everybody's going to be safe. What you had there was Sam Lajway looking to turn 2 and not making sure of the first one. He was trying to hurry things. Looking for a double play. If that would have been the third out potentially instead of the second and third out, I think Lajway would have made that play. Chapman up the plate. Josh Chapman. First and second. Strike one. So it's not just the youngsters that make those hurrying the play mistakes. Everybody can do it. There's a base hit through the left side. That's going to score run number 6. And base hit. RBI for Josh Chapman. And Greg Cadiz, the right fielder now.
Come on, Greg. You can't go up. Find a hole here. Find a hole.
First and second, 1 out. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 4th. Lajway checking his defense. Through up the middle, through. That's going to score another run. Whoop, no, it's not. Now everybody's going to be safe. Bags are full. A lot of excitement in the crowd here. See, there's Smitty behind my wife there, the side of my wife there. Gerald Smith.
Get up on that front foot and push into it. Push into it.
My bride bouncing my youngest grandson over there, Riker. All right, here's Dan Dragoon. Oh, excuse me, Tyler Davison, not Dan Dragoon. Tyler Davison, everybody's going to be safe. Tyler Davison gets an RBI. I'm more interested in the crowd than the game here. I'm going to get fired if I don't pay attention. So that's 3 runs in.
Last time you those arms.
Dylan Cartier. 7-4. 7-4 Dragoons here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out. Bags are still loaded.
Watch the line drive.
That's through the middle of the infield. Chapman scores. Here comes. Oh, he's going to be out. Nice tag there by the youngster, Cameron Cody. Fine viewer patron family there. Cody, not intimidated by Cadiz. And he held his ground and got the out. Second and third now. And the batter is Nate Boutin. Let's see. Well, I'll add up the batters and or we just have to scorekeeper probably. I think they've got 3 this inning. I think they've got 3 this inning. We'll see. We'll see when the inning's over. 3 so far. Boutin wants to add to that total. He's going to add 2 to it right now.
You're down, down, down!
Cartier scores. Wheatley got the ball in a hurry. Cartier was on his horse. So that might be a 5-run lead for Dragoons. Now Jim Davison, a cleanup man at the plate. He bats in the order for pitcher Dave Letourneau.
Hey!
Strike one. One and one.
Go now.
Looks like a gapper. Yeah, two-bagger for Jim Davison. Bhutan scores. And here's the 11th batter of the inning, Dan Trombley. Travis Davison led off the inning. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 batters. They have the extra hitter in addition to the designated hitter. So, 11 batters, 7 runs in this inning. 11-4. Dragoons are leading American Legion 16-19. Going to drop in. Jim Davison scores. That makes it what, 12? 12-4? 12-4. And the man who led off the inning, Travis Davison, the batter. Inside, ball one. Just missing. 2-0. Missing 3-0. Just missed. Strike. Mike Castine looks like he's going to have it. He does. So that's 12 batters. 3 outs, 1 left, 8 in. 12-4. Dragoons leads after 4 full. Randy Whalen, the batter. Leading off the 5th inning. Team down by 8. Strike one from Dave Letourneau. Two. Just nipped the back of that mat. 0-2 pitch. Whalen gets under it. One down as Tyler Davison squeezes it. And top of the order now, Mike Castine. Strike one.
Hey!
Davison grabs it. There he is. Camera's swaying a little bit here. 2 down. And Justin Besall to plate. 12-4.
We got to get somebody on. Sorry.
That's all right. You can wander through here anytime you want. Sam Lashley just wandering in here. Ball one. High. It's one of them cans of corn, I think. Oh, whoa! He's got juggling it too. Free juggling magic act. Going to the bottom of the 5th. 12-4. Dragoons leads.
Yeah. All right, let's go. On the stick. Stay hot here. Stay hot.
Dragoons are scoreless in the first 2 innings, but they scored 4 in the 3rd and 8 in the 4th. Should they score 4 in this inning, they will have a 12-run lead, and they would win the game with the 12-run rule. High fly ball to straightaway center. Wheatley grabs. And Danny Boris is out. I'll bring up Dan Dragoon with Jerry Davison on deck. That's 4 runs here, and Dragoons would win the game in 5 innings of the 12-run rule.
I brought a whole bunch of nitros. I hit those pretty rough. They're softer. They got the
Hit to Terry, knocks it down for the first. No throw. No throw. Why no throw? Because the ball hasn't been picked up yet. So I'll put Dragoon on at first, and Jerry Davison will be the batter, and he'll have his runner. And the pitch. Up the middle, Lajway Dillon will pick it, go to second, go to first. And the courtesy runner beats it out. Jerry Davidson running might not have with his injury. So that's 2 down. And Josh Chapman the batter. 12-4 the score. Yeah, the Lajway up by 8. Here's strike 1. Yeah, I thought Kevin Levine was here. I thought I recognized his language. That's hit through the left side. No, nice stop. It's short. Goes to. Oh my gosh, nice play. Nice play. He saw to Lajway for the out. It remains 12-4. We're heading for the 6th inning. Dylan Lajway, the batter, leading off the 6th inning. Team down by 8, takes a strike. 12-4, Dragoons leading. American Legion post 16-19 scored the first 4 runs of the game. That's hit to left field. It's just that close to being over the fence. Lajway, as I recall, homered earlier in the game. So he flies out. And Chris Castine will step in.
All right, here we go.
Strike 1.
Hey!
Just missed. 1-1. Up the middle, base hit for Christopher Castine. Ball apparently gets away in the outfield. He's going to coast into second base. Oh, 1 out and the man in second. It's time for Gus Terry. With Caleb Castine moving on deck.
Don't worry about the runner. Plays it first here.
Strike 1.
Hey!
Just missed deep. Two.
Hey! Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside.
Here we go, Dave. Come on, Dave.
There's a base hit. Nice placing of the ball by Terry. Here comes Chris Castine. He's going to run for Terry. And I'll bring up Caleb Castine. The score now 12-5. On deck is Casey Zomitzer. Ball one.
Go, Dave.
Just hit the back corner, inside corner. 2-1. There's a base hit. Opposite way. He'll be first and third. Still just one out, as I recall. Casey Zomitzer with Sam Lajway moving on deck. 12-5 the score. That's deep. Ball one.
Squeeze it out here. Squeeze it out, fellas. Come on.
1-1.
Dave.
Will be a sacrifice, I think. Yep, just sacrifice. Castine is not going to try to kill. Castine's not going to try to advance because if he's tagged out, he gets tagged out before Chris Castine scores. The run one count. So that's 12-6. And the batter now is Sam Lajway. 12-6. Top of the sixth. Strike. Two outs. Man at first. Lajway a bouncer. Trombley will take it unassisted. We're going to go to the bottom of the sixth. It's 12-6 in favor of Dragoons.
Go. You got to get those back. Who's starting it? Come on. Get them back.
This is Greg Cadiz. Hits it to Besaw. Fire to first to Castine in time for the out. One down. One of the things that's been around for a long time is this extra long first base. It allows the base runner to run in foul territory, so there's fewer injuries. So if they touch any part of that elongated first sack there, that first base, then they're safe, assuming they get there before the ball does. Top of the order now, Tyler Davison takes a strike. It is 12-6 in the bottom of the sixth. Dragoons leading. Fly ball. Looks like Mike Castine might. No, he's getting called off. Why would Wheatley call him off? It was right in front of Castine. Wheatley had to make a backhander. So that's two down, and Dylan Cartier, the batter, with Nate Boutin on deck. Ball one. The home team is always in that particular dugout there. It says home. And the visitors are on the other dugout. Hit to Lajway. Makes a dive. Throw to first. So Dylan Lajway has been diving all night long here. He's got that Olympic fever. Olympics ended on Sunday. This is Wednesday. He's still got the Olympic fever there, Dylan Lajway. Here's Nate Boutin. Strike one. Two outs, man on. 12-6 to score. Dragoons leading Legion 16-19. Flare. Fly ball drops in front of Whalen. Yeah, we'll have runners at the corners. So I'll bring up Jim Davison up to the plate. Oh, Jim Davison. And we got runners at the corners. Lajway set. Lajway set and delivers. Sometimes I just keep talking because I don't want you to hear what the people in back of me are saying. It's some folks that don't care what they say, and Oh, get out of the way, Keith Rael. There's run number 13. It's now a 13-6 lead. And Dan Trombley will be the batter. 13-6 the score. I don't know if I'm going to stick around for the next game. The guys from Labatt's, one guy in particular has been swearing for the last 10 minutes behind me here, and I don't know if I'm going to stick around for the next game there. We'll see. There's a base hit. This will be run number 14. It's 14-6, is it? 14-6. Yeah, 14-6. So we got base hit for Trombley. Now Travis Davison. Travis Davison, and on deck is Dan Bovis. Line shot back to Lajway. He's going for a double play, but that was the third out. So we're going to go to the seventh inning. I think it's 14-6 here as we head for the seventh. Trailing by 8. American Legion 16-19 will send up these 8, 9, and 10 hitters to start the seventh inning. Inside, ball 1 to Cameron Cote. Pete Wheatley and Randy Whalen to follow with Mike Castine top of the order in the hole. Just missed, 2-0. Oh, here comes a first base coach. Here's the pitch. Strike.
Hey!
2.
Hey!
2-2. Strike 3. Drop third strike. He's ready to run on a drop third strike.
Get it! Watch that curveball. Hey, Nate.
So, Cody, welcome to the club. Everybody who's ever played slow pitch softball has struck out at least once. Pete Wheatley now. Back in the Fireman's League, they used to root for a guy to strike out. So you buy a, you have to buy a case of Mountain Dew. Up the middle, base hit for Wheatley. Wheatley reaches with a 1-out single. Now Randy Whalen will step in.
Feeling good. Infield, make sure I get one here.
This from Letourneau. Strike 1.
Hey!
Top of the order on deck. Base hit by Whalen. Wheatley stops at second, so runners at first and second with 1 out. Mike Castine will step in. Justin Besaw on deck. The Dragoons team scored 8 in the bottom of the 4th, and that's the difference in the game right now, those 8 runs. So we know that 8 can be scored in an inning. In fact, there's no rule against scoring more than that. Strike 1. Mike Bond and Keith Rial are your officials. Oh, strike 2.
Strike.
And the pitch. Foul tip.
Foul ball. Castine protecting the plate. Outside. Just a little outside, 2-2. Just missing. Full count.
Nice pitch.
Fly ball to right center. Wheatley scores. 12-7. And he's going to have to run for Mike Castine. 12-7. Ball just barely dropped in front of Cartier. Oh, is that Cartier or no? It's Tyler Davison. Tyler Davison's in right center. So you know we got Justin Besaw with Dylan Lajway on deck. 1 out.
Hey!
Strike called. That looks like a playable ball. It is 2 down. Both runners advance. Whalen goes to third. Wheatley to second. And Dylan Lajway will step in with Chris Castine on deck.
Plays it first. Plays it first here.
It is 12-7 here in the top of the 7th.
Go, guys. Infield. The only force it first.
Inside, ball 1. Looks like it's going to be caught. It's going to be out number 3, and it's a 12-7 come from behind win for Dragoons Farm Equipment. They defeat the American Legion Post 16-19. And that's the way it was in West Plattsburgh. Adirondack, slow pitch league action on this 24th day of August 2016. You're watching Viewer Sport Local Television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose, or draw, TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable. Thanks for watching.